Let's see what the Bible says. Let's go to the 10th verse that I just read. When he said that, and she told him in the ninth verse who she was, and 10th verse, he said, well, blessed be thou of the Lord, my daughter. He said, thou show me more kindness, now than you did earlier. He said, but then he made a statement that was really, really powerful. He said to her, he said, insomuch that thou followest not the young men. In other words, the men that was working in the field. In other words, you weren't flirting with the young men. I want you to hear me. He said, because he's considering this woman to be his wife. In other words, I hear you're not fast. As they say in the country, you ain't fast. He said, he's also noticed that there were some fellas that had some money. They can't approach you. You pay no attention to the young men, whether they were poor or rich. Are you following me? So the indicator here is he was paying attention to her. He was watching her. He told. Now watch this. Now, this is really key. He told his young men. He said, "Do not bother her." Right? You remember that? So if something had happened, it would have been she would have approached them. But he said, "I found that." In other words, I was keeping tabs on you the whole time. He said, and you didn't follow anybody. You didn't deal with anybody, whether they was rich or poor. The young man, you didn't bother them. Let's go to the next verse. This is going to get real good. 11 says, and now, my daughter, fear not. Let me go back to the other verse. Because, see, God blesses integrity. Never think that, I don't care, I do not care, young people, what everybody else is doing. Let them do what they're doing, because eventually God's going to send somebody looking for you. See, and think about it, as I'm teaching this, I want you to understand. I'm talking to my young people. I'm talking to older folks. I'm talking to everybody in this house. He will bless your integrity. He will bless your walk with God. Even watch this. Even if you stumble, get up. Dust yourself off. But watch this. Don't dust yourself off just to stumble again. Get up, dust yourself off, and get back in the race and say, you know what? I'm going to see, because God will bless you. God blesses, he blesses the people that realize, okay, I may bump my head, but I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to get myself back together. He will bless folk who are expecting to be blessed, who know that they've been walking before God the right way. You don't come to a service and say, you know what, I don't know if God's going to bless me or not. I'm just in the house. I guess he's going to bless me. I wonder if he's going to. No, my behavior is an indicator that a blessing is on the way. I know I've walked before God the right way. Even if I stumbled and failed, I got back up. There's a poem I'm going to read to you.